students, welcome back to our grammar class. Today we are going to learn about prepositions. As we learnt in the previous grade, words placed before a noun or pronoun to show their relationship with other words in a sentence are called prepositions. Example, I went to a lovely party. Prepositions are categorized into three different types: preposition of spatial relationship, preposition of direction, preposition of time. Preposition of spatial relationship. Prepositions that are used to indicate the place and positions of the words used in the sentence are called prepositions of spatial relationship. For example, the spider is under the bed. Other examples of preposition of spatial relationship are as follows: in, inside, next to, under, behind, across, near, over, upon, on, corner of, below, beneath, between, opposite. Preposition of direction. Prepositions that are used to indicate the direction or movement of the words used in the sentence are called prepositions of direction. Check the example. Other examples of prepositions of direction are as follows: across, behind, beside, through, towards, next to, between, over, at, on, at the corner of. Preposition of time. Prepositions that are used to indicate the duration or time of the action mentioned in the sentence are called prepositions of time. For example, I will see you on Sunday. Few prepositions of time have specific functions, such as on. This indicates an exact time, mostly in terms of days. At. This indicates the particular time of the day, such as noon, night, midnight, etc. In indicates general timing of day, month, year, season, etc. Other examples of prepositions of time are as follows: since, by, from, within, after, until, before. Placement of prepositions. Prepositions are placed prior to the object in the sentence. Hence, the words or group of words that follow a preposition are objects of preposition. A preposition is incomplete until paired with an object. Check the example. Prepositions that are paired up with phrasal verbs are counted as part of the phrase, therefore they do not have an object. The general placement of prepositions happens before the noun or pronoun in the sentences. However, in some cases, prepositions can also be placed at the end of the sentence. Let us look at these cases. When the object of the preposition is explicitly mentioned, the preposition is followed directly by its object. Check the example. When the object is omitted but understood in the sentence, the preposition still makes sense even if the object is not repeated. Check the example. When an interrogative pronoun acts as the object of the preposition is linked to a question word acting as its object. Check the example. Group preposition. Despite single word prepositions, there are also prepositions formed by grouping two or more words. For example, in front of, on behalf of, next to, as a result of, with reference to, in the course of, make use of, due to, by means of, because of. Collocations. Pairing up a preposition with different words to form a grammatically acceptable sequence is known as collocations. For example, he goes to school every day. Here we cannot say that he goes at school every day. Similarly, look at the table for more example. There are words which can be paired with different prepositions. Agree. Agree can be paired with agree with, agree on, and agree to. Agree with is used when you share the same opinion as someone. Agree on is used when people decide or reach the same conclusion about a topic. Agree to is used when you give permission or consent to do something. Check the examples. Anxious. Anxious can be paired with anxious about and anxious for. Anxious about is used when you are worried or nervous concerning something. Anxious for is used when you're eagerly waiting or wishing for something to happen. Check the examples. Laugh. Laugh can be paired with laugh about and laugh at. Laugh about is used when you find something amusing and talk about it humorously. Laugh at is used when you mock or make fun of someone or something. Check the examples. Time to practice. Pause the video and answer the questions. Check the answers. Great work, students! You've now learned prepositions in detail. Practice regularly. Keep learning and see you in the next class.